Time running out as Hurricane Irma inches closer to Florida, setting the stage for catastrophic damage.
More than 5.6 million people forced to leave their homes and seek shelter from the monster storm.
The potential damage, unimaginable. Irma threatening to leave as many as 9 million customers without power. Tonight, the storm is battering Cuba and the Bahamas as it takes aim for Florida.
In the Caribbean, Irma has left a path of destruction blamed for at least 22 deaths.
Now fears that the Category 4 storm will devastate the U.S. coastline. It has prompted a mass exodus that could turn into one of the largest evacuations in U.S. history.
Channel 2's Brandon Walker live in Orlando tonight, where we are hearing from first responders who are back on the front lines after helping out here in Houston after Hurricane Harvey. Brandon.
Yeah, Keith, think about that. Many of these first responders responded to our disaster in Texas from Hurricane Harvey. Tonight, they, like many here in Orlando and South Florida, bracing for what Irma is bound to bring. Homecoming for first responders in the Orlando area, returning Friday after days of helping us in Texas, brought to our knees by Harvey.
So if you're wondering whether we're ready for Sunday or not, one more.
A bittersweet return in Brevard County, east of Orlando, along the coastline, preps for Irma. Folks boarding windows, getting ready. But officials say, unlike Miami, conditions in these parts of Florida not dire.
It's important that residents remain vigilant even after the storm passes.
Light rain in South Florida Friday as thousands hit up hardware stores, you name it, to get ready. Thousands more continued their trek out. Gas stations trying hard not to go dry, demand high, supplies struggling to keep up. Back north, preps press on. For many, been there, done that.
These boards are from 2004, 3 hurricanes we had back to back to back.
Yeah, and this is considered hurricane country. Folks here have been through many a storm, but they are scared of Irma because of her size. You superimpose that storm over the state of Florida, and you'll see that the entire state could potentially be impacted by this. Tonight, Florida's governor telling anyone who may live along a coastline, get out before it's too late. We are live tonight from Orlando, Florida. I'm Brandon Walker, KPRC Channel 2 News.
All right, Brandon, thank you. Hurricane Harvey made landfall on the Texas coast 2 weeks ago tonight, and now there's a mirror image of fear along the Florida coast and inland as Irma approaches.
Our chief meteorologist, Frank Billingsley, continues our team coverage now with the very latest track.
And look at this, Dominique. You can see the eye actually moving right into the Cuban coast right there. That's not exactly as far south as the National Hurricane Center has been forecasting, but what they just said is that the high to the north is stronger than expected, and so this wobble to the south and right along the Cuban coast is to be expected now. Where this actually exits the Cuban coast and then moves toward Florida is still up for grabs, but they are anticipating that. A 160-mile-an-hour storm back to a Category 5 despite its interaction with land. Very warm water there, as you saw. Still moving west at 13, but forecast to take this northwest turn as a Category 4 through the Straits of Florida, moving in almost directly over Key West up through Florida. The dirty side of the storm, obviously on the east, continues up through Georgia and into the Carolinas. So what I want to do is clean this up just a little bit so you can see it a little better. And you can see there's the line, and there's the cone, and there's the line moving right into, if this is to be believed, right across really Key West almost, and then up through Fort Myers and then into the Tallahassee area as it moves on through. So